Hey there. So glad you're here. Thanks for joining. Welcome to the Web Design Mastery Series. This was a webinar where we talk about unlocking the secrets to 4x your website conversions, turning more of your website visitors into leads and good conversations. Whether you're joining us for the first time or picking up where you left off, each of the episodes is really meant to stand on its own. There's no set order for these, so watch them however you would like. In any case, the series is really designed for us. We're guiding you through the art and the science of web design. Each of the different episodes is different topics, different content. They are all packed with really good information and actionable ideas that you can take and put into practice on your own to improve your online presence and improve your website. Make sure to watch the whole series. Capture all of the information and all these ideas to really improve your web design game and turn more of your visitors into conversations. Thanks again. Enjoy. Let's jump in really quickly to the design blueprint. So when we refer to the design blueprint with regards to web design and web development, the design is going to be referring to the aesthetic experience on the website. So how is it laid out? What are the colors? Where are there images? Those types of things that go into kind of the design and appeal of the website. And so when we're thinking about photos, videos, we're even talking about fonts here. So it's really kind of the aesthetics of the website. So let's start with how critical it is that this is done well. So if we keep users on the website, now they are forming opinions extremely quickly in the blink of an eye. So 94% of first impressions relate to the web design. So this is going to create a first impression for your viewers. And so I want to make sure that this is done correctly, done well, and in presenting the professional type of image and credible business that you want to convey. Users form an opinion in 0.05 seconds. That's not a half second, 0.05 seconds. So literally the blink of an eye. And then 75% of website credibility comes from the design. So first impressions are impacted significantly by the web design. Credibility very closely behind that. Also, they kind of go hand in hand, first impressions and credibility, but slight difference there. So very important that we have these things optimized so we're having people form the opinion that we want them to have about our business. So when we look at areas of the website where people are spending their time, it's important to note that above the fold is really the primary focus for people. So when someone's on your website, the fold is the bottom of the first screen. So what do I see when I go to your website? What is that first screen before I scroll or do anything else? That is above the fold. 57% of view time is above the fold. So well over half of the time that people see on your website, they're seeing that area above the fold. 81% of the time is on the first 3 screen folds. So we want to make sure that that second and third screens are very impactful as well. But if we don't utilize the space well on that first screen, we're going to lose people. It needs to be giving them the information they want. It's going to engage them and keep them on your website. So very critical to focus on that space, the first screen when someone lands on the site. So if we're keeping them on here, now what else is important? So we've all heard pictures worth 1,000 words, right? That goes, the same with websites and online presence. I'm sure you're looking at videos and pictures a lot yourself. We prefer visuals. They help us create connections. It captures short attention spans, very, very critical today. They are more memorable, and they even kind of lead to some generic, kind of general organic visibility and driving leads. So not just the experience of people when they're on the website, but they also help drive people to the website because of some factors we'll go into with the search results, the search engines and whatnot. So visual content rules. So 91% of people prefer visual content over written content. I'm in that category. I'd much rather watch a video, look at images than I would read. People also retain more when text is paired with an image. So if I read a paragraph or an article, and then I read that same article or paragraph with an image paired with it, my retention rate is 55% better. So that's a pretty big jump in retention just by pairing an image with text. Another stat here, an image every 75 to 100 words, kind of mixing images in with longer articles, you're going to get twice the number of shares. People are much more likely to stay engaged and even share that content if there are images mixed in and kind of making that much more engaging for them. So last one on here is posts with an image get 2.3 times more engagement. So again, I don't need to belabor this. I think we're all on the same page, but again, I like to share some of these statistics just to convey how important the visual aspect of the website is. If you want to look at a couple things here, a couple examples. So we'll kind of look at and kind of grade some things out to protect the innocent or guilty, however you want to term that. But here's a very text-heavy website, and these are real websites. I did find this website. This is not made up. This is a live website that's out there that people could find. So, and again, they may do great work, but that is not conveyed here. So what kind of opinion are you forming about this company, about this contractor? Probably not great. So I've also got kind of the text-heavy kind of layout. There's a couple images that are broken. So again, just kind of an example of really the impact of heavy text on a website. It just doesn't look as professional. It doesn't look as engaging. Here's another example. This Lakewood Design and Build Remodeling. That is not the company name. That is just Lakewood is the area. Design, Build, Remodeling is just what they do. That's not the company name. The only reference to the company is on the top left over here. We have the logo, which I've grayed out, but otherwise I can't tell even the company name. The text here just describes the history of Lakewood. So again, I don't want to belabor this, but just another example of a website that's not visually appealing. It's heavy on the text and really just doesn't do a good job of conveying who they are, what they do, and why I should want to work with them over somebody else. So again, maybe a phenomenal company, website lacking in some critical areas. So one more here, really a text-heavy kind of website. So this one's laid out well. It's a little bit more modern. I think the colors look good. There are some really strong points to this website. What I would say is it's still very text-heavy. And then maybe even more importantly, we have a lot of different things that I'm kind of tempted to do. Should I send a message? Should I get my gift certificate? Should I get my guarantee details? Do I look at project photos? There are so many things on here to do that it's kind of confusing. So we'll go into the call to action specifics here as well. But again, just another example, a fairly good website in general, looks very professional in some ways, not as engaging as some of the other ones we can look at. Now here's one, it's just an image, not a lot of text, so that's a positive. However, the kind of the thing here I would point out is it's very poor quality image. So it's also important to have a high quality image and video selections. Don't put poor quality out there. It comes across, it comes across poorly. So the other thing I would say here is there's not really a call to action, so I can't really tell kind of what to do other than the contact button up here or link. And so again, not very clear in what I'm supposed to do on this website. Now, moving into another kind of example. So looking at this website, this is the image that I'm presented with. This is personally, I love this design. I love the architecture. Of course, the skyline is amazing. So this is a really engaging and really attractive image. So there's no text at all. I would make the case that we could probably put something on over that image, minimal, but something. But nonetheless, it is exceptional. I mean, it is engaging. It's professional. The call to action is up on the top right, the phone number there, and then the logo does convey they're a design build firm. So If those are kind of the key elements that, make me kind of say we could probably leave off the button and some text. Maybe still could make the case for that, but at any rate, very strong example here of kind of heavy image, not a lot of text. So then if a picture's worth 1,000 words, what about a video? So today videos are critical. A 1-minute video is equal to 1.8 million words. Dr. James McQuivey did a study, and he came up with 1.8 million words that a video equals. So it's pretty powerful. Video is more and more kind of prevalent today. It's a critical element in kind of the content marketing and marketing that we're all doing today. So with video, we're seeing stats kind of like 88% more time on pages with videos. So, it's engaging, it's keeping people on there, it's entertaining them at the same time as educating them. 84% of people say that a video convinced them to make a purchase. So they're persuasive. These promotional videos do get people to, take action. So articles with videos get 83% more traffic. So we're also getting more traffic to them by having a video. Again, users want videos. Google knows this. Google prioritizes videos in their search results. So that's kind of the positive statistics on video. A couple of things that I would note, though: you don't need to go into some production studio and do anything extravagant. 73% of videos are 2 minutes or less. They can be super quick. 69% of people watch videos with the sound off. So they're not even turning in, so you don't need to worry about the audio nearly as much either. So again, don't overthink this. When we come and talk about video, it doesn't need to be complex or extravagant. Okay, so looking at the top visual elements that consumers are looking for. So people are looking for photos and images is top first and foremost. Colors closely behind that. We didn't go into that today. Colors are typically decided already on your branding and things, so that may not be something as easy to control or change, but colors are important as well. Videos, this is a couple years old. I would make the case that the videos is now higher than colors. Typography, so the text on the page, infographics and charts, animations, so that's not Mickey Mouse, that's things moving on the website, so animations, all very important. So wrapping up here on the design blueprint. So when we look at design, we're looking at the visual elements. So we want to use visuals to support our sales copy. So we need to tell a story with our words, but we also need to support that with strong images, videos, and other visuals. We want to use videos to retain engagement, keep people on the website, keep them entertained. Quality is important. Don't put poor quality images and videos out there. Again, videos are a little bit easier. Don't overthink that, but images specifically should be high quality. And then don't overlook color, typography, and layout. Those are things that are also very critical in conversion and really kind of that experience that a user is going to have on the website. So that wraps up the design blueprint. Hopefully you found that content valuable. Really glad you joined us. Hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Hey there, thanks for hanging out to the end. Hopefully you found the content valuable. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Definitely love to see you back soon in one of our next videos. Definitely also check out the others in this series. There's no particular order, but it was a web design webinar broken down into a couple different sections. So again, hopefully you're able to put some of this into practice, grow your business. That's really our goal with this content. We do provide marketing services, but our goal with putting out content is to help business owners like yourself do some of these things on their own and get some incremental growth over time. Definitely love to see you back in one of our next videos soon. Thanks again. Appreciate your time.